Step into the future with our electrifying countdown of the top 10 best futuristic action movies currently streaming on Netflix in 2024. Prepare for an adrenaline-fueled journey through breathtaking worlds where technology and adventure collide. From cybernetic warriors to dystopian rebels, these films offer a thrilling escape into tomorrow's possibilities. Join us as we explore the most pulse-pounding sci-fi epics and high-octane thrillers available to binge-watch today. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hit that play button and immerse yourself in the ultimate cinematic experience. Remember to subscribe, like, and share your favorite futuristic action flicks in the comments below. Get ready to witness the future of entertainment right here on our channel. Number 10. Outside the Wire. In the near future, a drone pilot sent into a war zone finds himself paired up with a top-secret android officer on a mission to stop a nuclear attack. You are basically getting a really good action flick with great gunfighting and military robot scenes and fight scenes. It has some great actors too, shout out to Doug from House of Cards. Yeah, the script can get a little basic and you can ask, why didn't they just kill him like this? But then you're expecting too much. If you want to see a decent action flick with good actors and entertaining scenes, give it a watch when you need a movie to watch. Number 9. Warriors of Future. A meteorite brings an extraterrestrial life to the Earth. When powerful alien creatures threaten humanity, Commander Sing Lee's elite forces are almost wiped out, and the surviving soldier Tai Loi discovers an even bigger conspiracy. This is the first China blockbuster movie I've ever seen, but if they are half as good as this one, I'll be watching a lot more. It was the type of action movie America was once able to produce 20 years ago. Not all this PC, SJW, LGBTQ+ stuff we have to address today, just blood, bullets, and guts. I even love the fact that the character's name was Connor and the purifying nets were called Skynet. I mean, it doesn't get more 1990s USA than that. Recommendation: watch this, you'll love it. Number 8. Time to Hunt. In the dystopian South Korea, Jun Seok gets out of prison for a previous heist. He and his friends had messed up, and the currency has crashed massively, making the haul of their last job effectively worthless. Jun Seok proposes one last heist to his best friends Jang Ho and Kai Hoon in order for the trio to escape from their miserable situations. Their target is an illegal gambling house, which stores hefty stacks of US dollars. The trio recruits Sang Soo, who currently works in the gambling house. After getting firearms from Bong Shik, a friend Jun Seok knew in prison, the quartet proceeds with a heist, which finishes messy but successful. They take a large sum of cash and the gambling house's surveillance hard drives, which contain footage of shady dealings between the gambling house's owners and various criminals. The loss of the surveillance hard drives made the gambling house's owners unhappy. They recruit Killer Hand to track the quartet and retrieve the hard drives. It is a good movie, you must watch it. Number 7. Total Recall. Douglas Quaid is a bored construction worker in the year 2084 who dreams of visiting the colonized Mars. He visits Recall, a company that plants false memories into people's brains in order to experience the thrill of Mars without having to travel there. But something goes wrong during the procedure. Quaid discovers that his entire life is actually a false memory and that the people who implanted it in his head now want him dead. I really enjoy watching this remake of Total Recall, and I've seen it a few times now. I do think it deserves better reviews from the critics. It has a solid story, good acting, and proper action. I also like Colin Farrell and Kate Beckinsale as well as Jessica Biel for the cast. Number 6. Mortal Engines. A mysterious young woman, Hester Shaw, emerges as the only one who can stop a giant predator city on wheels devouring everything in its path. Feral and fiercely driven by the memory of her mother, Hester joins forces with Tom Natsworthy, an outcast from London, along with Anna Fang, a dangerous outlaw with a bounty on her head. If you enjoy excitement and new experiences, this movie is for you. It delivers thrilling sequences that have never been seen before in any film in incredible quality. From watching cities eat each other to giant spider prisons that walk through the ocean, green-eyed Terminator zombies with surprisingly emotional backstories, and my personal favorite, a quantum energy cannon that creates black holes and makes quite possibly the best explosion ever seen. This movie has it all. Number 5. Chappie. In Johannesburg, the police department reduced the high rating of criminality using robots from the Tetravol company, designed by the engineer Dion Wilson. The former military Vincent Moore is envious of Dion since he has developed another project called Moose, but neither Tetravol nor the police department is interested. Dion has just developed an artificial intelligence, but the Tetravol CEO Michelle Bradley asks him to abort the project. Dion decides to bring the damaged robot 22 that was sent to be crushed to test his AI. However, he is kidnapped by the criminals Ninja, Yolandi and America that want him to stop the robot cops. When they see the damaged robot in the van, they force Dion to program it to heist banks with them, and they call it Chappie. However, Chappie acts like a child and needs to be trained to learn and grow. Meanwhile, Vincent follows Dion and plots an evil scheme to activate his robot. Number 4. Ready Player One. In the year 2045, on his deathbed, James Halliday, the creator of a wildly popular virtual reality utopia known as the Oasis, begins a hunt for his fortune and ownership of the whole VRMMO world with puzzles and riddles based on Halliday's obsession with pop culture of decades past. After years of searching for Halliday's Easter egg, one average teenager named Wade Watt solves the first clue, sparking excitement and hope back to the hunt, and throwing him into a world of people willing to kill for the information he has, changing his life forever. This was a tremendously enjoyable ride. Although we can see what is about to come next, it is still good enough to keep you engaged with visuals. This exceptional filmmaking knocks everything out of park, from action to music and everything in between. Number 3. Upgrade. Gray, a technophobe, suffers paralysis and loses his wife during an attack. But when a billionaire hands him a chip in his body that restores his mobility, he sets out to get vengeance. This was a great movie from start to finish. There were some strange plot twists that didn't quite make sense, but I loved it. Some bits seemed like Venom or the Hulk, but overall the movie struck new ground. Upgrade is a unique and interesting film. With a unique plot and setting, it explores how a young man seeks justice for the death of his wife. Number 2. Blade Runner 2049. Kay, an officer with the Los Angeles Police Department, unearths a secret that could create chaos. He goes in search of a former Blade Runner who has been missing for over 3 decades. It is such a remarkable transformation on the original prequel, delving in the light and dark facades of the human nature and trying to answer the questions about what it really means to be a human. Denis Villeneuve has, with this film, proved again how good he is at presenting the struggle of reality in the myriad avenues of science fiction. I was quite glad about the mostly empty theater where I watched this film, such that it allowed me to absorb in that fine manner which others have termed as boring. It is one of those exceptional things which, when allowed to grow on you, leaves a lasting and joyous impression, like a wine of fine vintage, like how the original has turned out to be. Unlike paying homage to the original Blade Runner, it carries forward that legacy which is quite rare these days amongst art. Number 1. Dune, Part 1. A mythic and emotionally charged hero's journey. Dune tells the story of Paul Atreides, a brilliant and gifted young man born into a great destiny beyond his understanding, who must travel to the most dangerous planet in the universe to ensure the future of his family and his people. As malevolent forces explode into conflict over the planet's exclusive supply of the most precious resource in existence, a commodity capable of unlocking humanity's greatest potential, only those who can conquer their fear will survive. Dune Part 1 transcends the boundaries of modern cinema, delivering an awe-inspiring journey into the heart of a mesmerizing universe. Director Denis Villeneuve's visionary adaptation of Frank Herbert's iconic novel captivates from the opening scene to the breathtaking finale. With stunning visuals, meticulous attention to detail, and a cast that brings each character to life with unparalleled depth.